Hello Void, I'm Agitated Crane, and we are continuing with side quests in Dungeons and Dragons Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, so I think we will do this investigation on what happened with Bardolph. Is that a real name? Then we will return to Serona with her letters. Then go to Garrett. And then I think go to Room of Requirement. So that's the plan for today. Let's hope that I will not get distracted too much by unrelated stuff. Right, and the GPS is telling me to go the other way. However, I'm smart. I'm going to jump to my death instead. Come on. We have played Warcraft for ages. We know how to jump from great heights. Don't worry about it.
Levioso. Confringo. Potato.
There we go. Let's not derail into fighting monsters. I probably shouldn't be derailing into collecting moonstones either.
Revelio.
Suspicious little hut.
Revelio.
With loot hidden in it. Parkour.
Oh.
Fuck it. It's Inferius? The fuck is it doing here?
Confringo. Revelio.
Past
Only
the
one
river
of it
near
as
the
well.
forest. I must be on the right track.
Was that him, maybe? Is that going to be a reveal? He got killed and converted into a zombie?
Revelio.
Okay. Some Merlin nonsense. Let's do it. What is this store?
I'm certainly grateful to be part of a pure...
Oh? Okay.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio.
Ah! The boulder.
Accio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
He's Merlin trap.
This one was incredibly easy. I kinda like it.
Revelio.
Okay, see, when the thing is resolved, it doesn't glow anymore. Which makes me think that those arches from Dark Hufflepuff or whatever it was supposed to be, I'm not done with them. Like, I found some lore there, but that's not all. There is supposed to be
Why, it's a how
Places.
nice
More.
of you to stop by.
Protego. Defendo. Accio. Places. Revelio.
Look at that, there is a heart of something. Oh! Testrals! Really? That's interesting. Well, hold on. I want to feed you. Oh my god, that's a skull.
Revelio.
Oh. Testrals don't want me to feed them. Never mind.
Eldritch Diggory thought he could fix Azkaban. What a joke.
There's nothing the Ministry could do to repair the damage they've done.
We should put Spouthole Spavin and all those loyal to him in Azkaban. See how long they last.
What do they do with the prisoners' wands?
The Ministry doesn't care about anyone, except the well-to-do.
It's impossible to stay sane after staying in Azkaban with those Dementors.
What do you think Dementors look like under that veil?
No one has ever escaped from Azkaban.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okay. Looks like this is like a small area where we have a ton of dark wizards. And by ton, I
Are you
mean
in some
2
sort
or
of
3.
trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Really? Another one? Sure.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good
This
heart.
should not be even
I feel
considered
better
a side
already
quest.
just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Like, okay, I would be ashamed if this was the side quest that I created. Ah, yeah, well, I guess bring me a potion. Oh my god, and it's this is a single player game, you know. This is not MMO, where in MMOs you can tolerate this sort of thing, but in single player game, when you have side quest to collect 10 bear asses, that's horrible. Which makes me think, actually, would it be possible that this was like a trial run for an MMO? I think Harry Potter MMO would actually do well. Like if you put, let's say you put everyone in school, but then you would have like a ton of people there. How about this? I think you would need like a dedicated servers or phasing, so you don't have too many people at once in one instance. I'm thinking about stuff like obviously in Warcraft, if you go to like, I don't know, some popular city or the current city, the current popular city, I guess, you would see a lot of people. Like they would be standing on their heads, right? But if you take, for example, something like Star Trek, which Star Trek I have absolutely loved Star Trek Online. I haven't played it in a while, which I mean, I probably should return to it, but I mean, I don't want to get into MMOs too much. So, in Star Trek, if you go to like main hub or whatever, you don't actually see that many people. But if you fly through the universe map, you see that there are like a lot of ships flying around. So there are players around. It just they are instanced out, so it doesn't look like. So they don't get. So the zones don't get overcrowded. So if you could do something similar with classes, for example, then you can maybe have like an interesting world. And you could actually... Then this huge map would actually make sense. Because you could have people run... Oh my god, I still haven't... Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Well, whatever. What was this? Follow the butterflies. Well. Nah. Fuck it. Would people be offended that I compare this game to MMO? Because, like, seriously, like, okay, maybe the caves, dungeons are... I don't even want to say that they are cool, because they are kind of, like, cute. You know, it's... they are not
Revelio.
overly complicated. You don't really do anything hard there. You have some monsters, that's it, and then some puzzles can get sometimes a little bit difficult, but it's like really, really childish stuff. Oh, like, get this boulder to this place. Oh, here are 5 pots that you have to smash. Oh, here are 5 braziers that you have to light up. And I get that this is like the game for kids, and like obviously I'm enjoying it as well. But it makes me wonder if this wasn't like a scrapped MMO, because I'm getting like Kingdoms of Amalur vibe from it, where okay, not scrapped MMO, but like a trial run for an MMO. Because in Kingdoms of Amalur, which, by the way, I haven't finished and I want to play as well on the channel, Kingdoms of Amalur had a lot of quests that were like collect 10 of this, craft this, deliver this. It was, it was a lot of stuff that was similar to
Revelio.
how MMO quests are designed. And actually, if you check what
This looks
that
intriguing.
studio was working on, they actually wanted to create an MMO, and they were working on it, but they needed money, so they released single player game. But yeah, it wasn't that great apparently. I enjoyed it, but it definitely had like a lot of issues. And it was obvious that they were trying to design something else, not a single player experience. Because here, as I said, like I would have preferred to talk with students to actually have like interesting side quests from students, but the quests that we get, like the very first side quest that we got, collect 8 gobstones. What the fuck? And we didn't really talk too much with the girl, and we haven't seen her since. So it makes me wonder, like, is the only important character in this game Sirona and Sebastian? I can't even say that teachers are important, because like we get a lot of interactions with Professor Fig, but other than that, okay, maybe with other teachers you can there are some dialogue options to get to know them a little bit better, but it's not enough. Like we have side quests from them which are like, we have really stupid side quests. Like look at this. Assignment. Acquire all 3 complete plants and use them simultaneously. Grow or harvest flaxseed. Practice flying near Kinbridge Tower. Like what is this? And I get like it's supposed to be like an assignment to practice spells and stuff like that, but it's a wasted opportunity to not have more screen time for professors. Because those assignments, they should be like, because we are trying to catch up, it should be stuff like what Harry Potter had, right? So for example, when he was learning Expecto Patronum with Lupin, or when he was learning to defend his mind against Voldemort with Snape, or I don't know what else was he learning from someone. When he had like some conversations with Moody about what spells could be useful for the trials or stuff like that, you know. Or stuff with Hagrid, like almost all the stuff with Hagrid outside of the classroom could still be considered classroom work, right? Because he was like, oh, you know, this Fluffy, that's how you take care of him. Or, you know, here I stole some dragon. Or, you know, I have those friendly spiders. You know, stuff like that. Or my hippogriff is getting killed. All of it is side quests to the main story that makes you interact with magical beasts and makes you get to know Hagrid better, makes you to know beasts better. But what do we have here? Like I'm pretty sure once we get an assignment from the beast class lady, she's gonna be like, oh, feed 3 testrals and brush 3 testrals, and that's going to be an assignment. Like really? And this game was making noise when it was released, and I get the nostalgia, I get the love for Harry Potter, but this, like I don't understand this. Especially the further I get from Hogwarts, the worse I feel like it gets. Because in Hogwarts, you have that that feeling of exploration, and that's in Hogwarts is the stuff that I like in the school proper. Not the classes, although some classes in the beginning were fine. But like I remember the games that I played as a little kid, and obviously those games were not like incredible games, right? But I had fun in them, and I expected to have the same fun in this game, where I would have like these puzzles in school that I have to solve, like the doors that I have to unlock somehow, the butterflies that I have to find, even keys that I have to find, even though keys I don't enjoy. So kind of like this collectathon, but with smartly designed castle with some secret passages, areas that require specific spells and stuff like that, like Alohomora and or fixing stuff with Reparo, fixing stuff with like the bells we fixed with Levioso, right? Actually, we didn't fix them. We fixed one of them. Anyway, so yeah, stuff like that. And instead we get Skyrim Light, or what do you do? Would you even call this? Assassin's Creed without cool parkour? Well, that one got nuked.
Confringo!
Is that Infurious wearing a woolen jumper? That must be Bardock.
Confringo!
Yeah, okay, so I was right. He got turned into a zombie.
Potato!
Ow.
Revelio!
There we go.
Bardock's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Okay, so Inferi are actually zombies. I did not know that. I mean, obviously they look like zombies, but I was expecting that maybe... Oh, look at this. Jobberknoll. But I was expecting like maybe they are summons, you know? But
Revelio!
no. They are actual zombies. And we have some note. Journal entry 1 of 2. I hate that I'm afraid, but there is no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of those curses so far, but I have had to pledge to do their bidding if I am to learn more. I can't let them see my fear. They are already whispering behind my back. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all of Upper Hogsfield.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Well, obviously
Revelio.
someone was trying to convert him to a zombie. Journal entry 2 of 2. I am repulsed by what I have just witnessed. They have created an Inferius, a corpse mutilated come to life. I tried to hide my horror at what I was seeing. Alas, I think they saw through me. I need to convince them I'm not a spy. I'm not here to undermine them. If I do not, I fear I could be next.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Okay. Like, the world is beautiful. The side activities are fine, but it seriously, it feels... It doesn't feel... How should I... How should I put it?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego.
The activities are fine, but I can't shake that this is like a safe route, you know, that this is seriously like stuff that Assassin's Creed has. Go there, collect this. Go there, kill this guy. Go there, clear this camp. And go here to this tower to see all the side quests and unlock fast travel. It's like seriously, open world games can be fun. Like look at Witcher. I haven't played it yet, the third one, but everyone was so happy about Witcher because side quests actually had like a plot to them, and not this find random lady in the woods and she will ask you for a potion, and if you don't have it on you, then you go back to your room of requirement or whatever, brew the potion, and then go back to her. The time gated content. Some potions require like 10 minutes to brew. Some plants require 10 minutes to grow. Why? Why all this? Like I don't feel like this is immersion. Like better immersion... Okay, better immersion would be if you had... those demiguises, right? They are only collectible during the night. Okay? Make the gaming world correspond to your real-time world, because as it is right now, I'm not sure how long the days actually are, but it feels like a couple of minutes. Because if you run around the castle, you start the day in the morning and suddenly it's an evening and you played like maybe for 10 minutes. So the day-night cycles very quickly. Why? Why don't have like a specific fixed time for the day? And this is like, oh, we don't want kids to play at night. Okay, but make the night start at like 6 or something like that, and end at 9 in the morning, so kids can still play like a couple of hours during the day, and it would be fine. Like I remember when I was playing Pokemon Gold, I think, and there were specific Pokemons that could only be caught during specific time, like during the night, for example. And I remember that I would learn about this. I would get like a list of Pokemons and instructions how to collect them. And so I would find out that one of the dark dogs, I think, was collectible during the night. And so I would wake up in the morning, power up my Game Boy, and go try to catch him. That was fun, and I still remember that moment, because it was well, actually, like I was also watching cartoons in the morning, but cartoons started, I think, something like at 7, and I decided to wake up at 5 to play Pokemon. And yeah, maybe unhealthy, but it stuck with me. It definitely stuck with me more than going to the map and pressing wait button to get to the night. Or collect 10 bear asses, or deliver a potion to a lady. Or finding 10 gobstones. Okay, you know what? Actually, finding 10 gobstones is going to stuck with me, but not because it's good, but because how wasted this idea was. You could have actually had like you could had her meet. You could have had a quest where you would meet her in each of the locations, and she would tell you something about herself, and you would work together to get those gobstones, and you would maybe meet her bullies, who would also be named characters, and maybe some of them you would have become your enemies, and some of them you would have you would convince that bullying is bad or whatever. Like, okay, obviously, I'm gonna remember another game, and it's not a fair comparison because I think that game actually like killed this concept, but Shadow of Mordor, or is that the original game? In Shadow of Mordor, you had Nemesis system. If this game had similar, well, not similar, but like kind of like system like this, and I know that that studio, it copyrighted that system, and that system cannot be used by anyone. But okay, hold on, isn't Shadow of War also Warner Brothers? Isn't it? Let me Google this. Okay, it is developed by Monolith, which is a different studio, but it's also published by Warner Bros. So I wonder... I wonder if Warner Brothers could have pulled some strings to include some... Not identical system, like obviously I don't want identical system, but have like this similar system where you have maybe like a class of characters, or and let that class be consisting of different houses. So you have maybe like 5 Slytherins, 5 Ravenclaws, stuff like that, right? And have like your personal relationship with them. Like maybe you have some, and based on your interactions, either be friends with them or enemies. And that way you would have like your Hermione, you would have your Malfoy. It would have been fun. And run around the castle, solve puzzles, interact with those students, I choose either to do side quests with them or maybe sabotage their activities. Instead, we have empty countryside where we collect ingredients for potions. Like, what? What is this? Are we trying to apply? I can't even joke that this is like Minecraft with collecting ingredients, because Minecraft actually is like crazy creative, right? Here you just have like 5 potions that you have to collect ingredients for. And housing in the room of requirement. How cool would it be if room of requirement was actually doing something different? Like if it was different each time you discover it. Like maybe, I don't know. I can't think of a good system for a room of requirement aside from like story bits that you go there when you need like a story section. Like the thing that first popped into my mind is actually very stupid. Like let's say you go past it when you have low health. Okay, you go in there and there is like a bunch of maybe like plants and potion ingredients and potion station that you can create healing potions. Okay, let's say you go past it when you have little money and you get like a bunch of valuables there. Let's say you passed there when you, I don't know, have like or those fucking assignments actually, like the assignments that we get right now, right? Not the assignments that I would have preferred, but stupid assignments like this: acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Go past the room of requirement, and it would show you. It would give you those plants and have like this arena to fight. I don't know, like maybe some animated boxes or whatever to use those plants, right? Would have been, well, for me personally, it would have been better than the housing system that is there, because technically, like you have classrooms and you have what do you call them? You have your common rooms. You should not need housing in a room of requirements. If you need to create potions, go to the potions class. If you want to create and maybe have like a secret potion station in the toilets, why not? Okay, I will allow it. If you want to do something with animals, go to the animal section in the Hogwarts grounds. Why are we using room of requirements to have everything in one place, but also it's like a housing system and you can decorate, and it's I don't know, like I really missed, I really feel like they missed like a bunch of marks, and I'm really upset that this game is not as good as it should have been, and not as good as people made it out to be, because like people were going crazy. Oh, like this is the best game, and this is the problem that I have with Harry Potter fans. They don't know anything. Like they claim this is the best game because they are normies. They never played other type of games. If they did, they would know that this is the type of stuff that we make fun of when new Assassin's Creed is released. That it looks kinda pretty, and sure, assassinations are fun, but at the end of the day, it has junky controls in vehicles, it has overmap with collect 10 barasses, and no substance to the quests. But normies said that Hogwarts Legacy is the best game, and then it was also augmented by crazy trans people who were trans in quotation marks, because I don't believe like majority of the people that were complaining were actually trans people. I think it was mostly deranged people. I think trans people didn't really care. Trans people have their own problems about to worry about, and the crazy activists were boycotting this game because it was anti-trans, yet the only prominent character so far that we have met is a trans character. So this is like a... This game doesn't make sense to me. And like people who were like, oh, you know, we are anti-trans, so we are going to be playing this game even more. Okay? Did you guys notice that the only prominent character is the trans character? And I'm 30 hours into the game. Like, the trans barman is the only one that so far had... Like, okay, I don't want to say that she has the most lines, because obviously, like, professors have more lines, but you don't get as many interactions with professors. For whatever reason. Even classes, like, we had first classes that were kinda okay, and then it transformed into here is compilation of students having fun in classes. Which is not believable either. Like, the Harry Potter books are filled with classes being miserable. Like, the history class being incredibly boring. Like, Snape bullying everyone in his class. Trelawney being, like, absolutely insane with her divination. Hagrid being, like, unqualified and dangerous with even like with his books that he tells people to buy. Lockhart being incompetent. Not all teachers were fun. Yeah, this is like a caricature of school where you have, like, everyone is enjoying themselves in school and everyone is nice and everyone is like the only two Slytherins that we... Okay, one was Slytherin and one was Ravenclaw that we met in previous episode where they were trying to get whiskers from the cat. And they didn't even have names. They were shapeless, faceless. They were just Slytherin student 1 and Ravenclaw student 2. I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm gonna finish this, and I actually, like, even though I shit on it, I do like Skyrim. I do like Assassin's Creed. They are fun to play. Don't get me wrong. There is obviously you get, like, dopamine hit when you collect 10 bear asses. That's why MMOs are popular, why Warcraft is popular. Like, we can pretend that it's due to the story. Most of the Warcraft players don't know shit about story. They like completing menial tasks, collecting 10 bear asses, collecting 10 plants, delivering those plants to the quest giver, see their experience bar go up, maybe get a level up eventually, and unlock a new ability. That's the basics of gaming, right? But story games, like, before this I played Baldur's Gate, and I have issues with Baldur's Gate as well, but I don't remember a side quest in Baldur's Gate that had me collect 10 bear asses. You know? And sure, maybe I don't remember, like, all of the side quests. Maybe not all of them were memorable. Some of them were better than others. But in all cases, it was like people trying to create, like, the developers, Larian Studio, they were trying to, with each side quest, they were having, like, a small side story. What side story is here for those assignments, for example? Or follow the butterflies. Oh, I'm retarded, I like to follow butterflies. But I'm scared of the dark forest. Could you follow butterflies for me? But, lady, what? Oh my god. I'm getting agitated. Is this the first time that I'm getting agitated in with the game that I'm covering? Well, covering. That I'm playing for the channel? Like, obviously I get upset sometimes with Warcraft and other games, but I feel
Seems a
like
pleasant enough little place.
this game is the first one that I'm really like... Oh, okay, another game that is not on the channel. Star Wars Fallen Order. I was very upset with it as well. I played through it, it was very short. It had barely any story in it. The combat was shit. There was no itemization. It was like very upsetting for me. But I lost that recording, and I will be playing through the game again because I'm autistic. And I want it to be on my channel as well, but I guess you won't be having as authentic reaction as I had when I first played it, and when I first realized how inadequate it is. Like a lot of those games that I'm upset with, it's because I had higher expectations of them, and I don't know if this is because I'm getting older, like I'm not as easily impressed with basic stuff, or if I'm like more cynical, or like, I don't know, depressed, disillusioned. I don't know, but this game should have been significantly better than what it is currently.
Thank you for... Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
He's dead.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Okay. This is actually an interesting choice. We could try to tell her that he is fine and he just left. Also, what is this ominous music? But I think we should probably tell her the truth. I just hope that she's gonna take it well.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
And she's back to normal.
Bardolph, my dear, dear brother. Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Really? She should cover her face by her hands and go into one of the buildings and sit there and cry or something. Or just be a store.
Thank
okay?
you for passing through.
And cheerfully proclaim thank you for passing through. Like, seriously, woman?
If anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out, it was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Okay, now let's go back to Sirona.
It's you? The good you've done on behalf of the Upper Hogsfield residents. I thank you.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure most games have NPCs be upset. Like if you tell them some news like this, they would close shop and leave for a little bit. Maybe they will come back later, and maybe there is going to be like a small dialogue, like, "Oh, I'm going to be fine. Thank you for bringing the news to me," or something like that. And then the shop is back online. But just like this, like completely ignore it. That doesn't seem right.
Levioso! Confringo! Revelio.
Parkour. Zonko's deliveries, apparently.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
I need more demiguises for Alohomora. It almost feels like we don't have Alohomora. Like, okay, obviously, like we are unlocking some of the locks, but
If it weren't for the cost of things these days,
I was expecting that we will be able to do more. But a lot of the locks that we encounter are still like
Revelio.
gated behind a higher level. You can go back here? And is he still going to be here? Or can I get that gold that I missed?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Well, he's not here. That's nice. Gold still cannot loot. And that thing...
Revelio.
Did he respawn some of the crafting materials? Yes, apparently.
Levioso.
Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo.
Someone is here.
Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Levioso. Confringo. Protego.
Ah! I was trying to time it and to
Levioso.
see if it's possible to actually protect yourself from
Revelio.
spookers with Protego, but no good timing. Cabbages. Oh, okay, so look, at least we have a place to collect some mandrakes and cabbages. So there is that at least. And I think we can steal his new.
Revelio.
Ah, no. Okay. I thought that he will. I thought that he maybe replanted the venomous plant or whatever, and I would steal it again, but no. No such luck. So it's a place to restock on some of the herbology stuff, I guess. Why can't I loot those? This is kinda annoying. I know it's like 2 coins, but still. But still.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Even the dialogue sounds like from the old game. Which again, not a bad thing, but we had actually the same I had the same feeling in Baldur's Gate. Not throughout the entirety of Baldur's Gate. The entirety of Baldur's Gate was actually very modern, let's put it that way. But when we got to Serevok, Anchovies, his design, his voice actor, well, it's mostly his design and voice actor. It was, well, obviously it was recreated from previous game, right? But it just it was very jarring to see what villains were back then and what they are right now. You know, how they were portrayed, what type of armor they wore, how they were speaking, and it's kind of similar to D&D. If you look through different D&D editions, you could see that the art changes as well. So, for example, the way the armor looks in 2nd edition looks different from the armor in 5th edition, which is kind of what I'm talking about. And so it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It could be definitely nostalgic. It's just that it compiles on other issues with this game. Like I don't mind this game to be positive, with classes being fun. I don't mind it on its own. I don't mind on its own that we are collecting like 10 gobstones or whatever. But if you put it all together and also notice that there are like these huge holes that could have been better, then even like that guy in the background eating, like look at him. Like what is he doing? Is he speaking with himself? And look at the way he eats. He's so fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I don't know what's going on. I guess I woke up on the wrong side of the bed or whatever is the saying. Is this going to be a monologue about trans issues?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
You?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Okay. Not going to comment on that.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay, now... Return to Garrett. I'm gonna walk because we can maybe discover something on the way. Probably not, but you never know.
Revelio.
Ooh, cool.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Are they hiding something on the second floor? What was the point of this? Oh, it's another one of those. It's just a chest, but we put it in the house and locked it. Okay. You know what could have been cooler? If you had like maybe a chest here, locked by Alhomora, and if you unlock it, you go into it, but it's huge as Scamander's briefcase or as Moody's trunk, and you have like a bunch of stuff to do there. Instead, you have Alhomora on a house that is otherwise empty, just with one chest. Doesn't that feel less magical? Like, surely you would want the... And actually, you know what I just realized? What could have been even cooler, like, than cooler housing system? Instead of having room of requirement, have your briefcase or something like that. So if you go to the inventory, instead of going to inventory menu, you would go to like this briefcase. And I think actually Fable did it, no? I think Fable 3. Is that what I'm thinking of? I think it is. Like if you go in Fable 3, if you go to menu, instead of going to menu, you go to the guild house, and you can actually walk around and like see your armors, see your weapons. I think that's in Fable 3, right? Or is it something that was planned for Fable but never realized? Because Peter Molyneux is like insane idea man that never pulls through. Yeah, I feel like that would have been better. Press menu, go into the like your briefcase. In your briefcase, you can have those crafting stations, you can have your animals, you can have the housing there basically. And instead of this housing that you can move the paintings around, which is something that I absolutely hate, just have like unlock potion station, unlock this station, unlock this station. And you wouldn't have to visit room of requirement for it, and you can redesign room of requirement for something else. Like maybe for those assignments, as I mentioned. Like I am in need of a shit ton of cabbages to practice cabbage combat. Okay, go to the room of requirement. No, go to the woods, try to find some cabbages, and then try to find some dark wizards to throw cabbages on them. I don't know. Like, I'm not even a professional game developer, and I feel like on the spot, I'm having better ideas than what they went with. And obviously, not everyone will agree. In fact, I'm pretty sure majority of people will call me dumb, because that's it's what I'm used to seeing whenever I talk with like if I talk with someone about what Warcraft should have been, for example. Because Warcraft is like another game that its state is disappointing considering its potential.
A castle must have been quite stately in its time.
So I'm pretty sure people, if anyone even watches this, they would say that those ideas are not good. I get it. And I don't care what you think, I guess. Why is it showing me to go like absolutely in crazy way to go back to Hogwarts? Also, I think I missed what Serona gave us as a reward for the quest. Was it also some sort of painting? I guess. Oh, right, the portcullis.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat. Ugh.
Who are you? Why don't you look like a student? I mean, I don't look like a student, but that's expected. Why are you not looking like a student? I mean, he has Ravenclaw... What do you call it? Jacket? It's not a jacket, there is a better word for it. It's just like a... Brazier? Not brazier. Brazier is for fire and blazier is for wearing. Maybe. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Blazier. Yeah. Blazier is for wearing. And brazier is for burning. And I'm gonna be... switching them regardless. Beeves also, I feel like in the beginning of the game we had like a multiple interaction, well, not interactions even, like we seen him annoy students. But after that, nothing. Like I would have expected him to pop up frequently and maybe mess like with your spells or something. Have him be like an alien in Alien Isolation. Just as annoying, like I don't want to deal with you, and yet here you are. What is this? All right, the numbers. Okay, hold on. There is definitely something going on with this. But what? So we have pyramid with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. We have one with 1 line. This doesn't go to 6, right? Yeah, it's only 4. I don't think this is right, but it's something that I'm kinda like thinking that maybe it is. And I'm actually not sure about. Yeah, no, this is not it. Or at least I would have expected something to trigger, right?
Revelio.
Do we have any, like, indicators? Ah, here we go. So triangle is 1 and 3. Let's do that. One and 3. And then circles are... Circle is 2, and the crossed out thing is 4. Okay, here we go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Do we leave it like this for the students to fall in? Or I guess maybe it will get closed after. Basket weave red. Wide mirror. I thought I saw something in the water. And we got some nice chest. Unidentified hand item. Okay, that's cool.
Revelio.
Huh. Well, here we go. Like, see, this is the type of stuff that this game should have and should be about. But there isn't that much of this. And where is it? In the castle, not in the wilds. It's actually, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Fantastical Beasts. I had the same, well, not the same, but like similar issue with Fantastical Beasts, where it was trying to be two things, right? It was trying to be like a Disney movie about magical creatures and being fun and stuff like that, and then another one being darker prequel about Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and it didn't mash together, right? And I think this game is similar. On one hand, it wants to be the Hogwarts experience, where you talk with students and you solve puzzles, but also on the other hand, it wants to be an RPG in World of Harry Potter, where you go through the wilds and fight goblins and trolls with your wand. And by trying to be two things, it manages to be neither, I guess. And again, like I know people absolutely love this game, and I don't understand this. They were even like, I had like people, I heard people say like, oh, I played as Ravenclaw and now I want to play as Gryffindor. Okay, but is there actually like a different storyline for it? Because so far I haven't seen anything related to being a Gryffindor, and I'm like 30 hours into the game. Is it like couple side quests later in the game, or what? Why would you want to play for a different house? It seems like there is no point to it. Like, I'm still getting quests from Gryffindor, I'm still getting quests from
Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
from everyone else, and I don't get it. And also I heard like, oh, I had like good playthrough and now I want to be bad. Is there actually like any choice here? Like, okay, with the gobstones girl, there was option to keep the gobstones, but what I mean, what does it change? We don't interact with her anymore. Like, if we Okay, if we returned her gobstones and she was like, "Oh, I'm now very happy, tra-da-da, come talk with me in another section of the castle," and I go there and she gives me another side quest, or maybe I help her with her bullies or play with her or something like that. And then if you are evil, you take the stones and then she commits Sudoku in one of the bathrooms. But no, there is no choice like that. You either sorry, you either give her balls back to her or keep them, but she disappears from the game. So what's the morality choice here? And it doesn't seem like I have any morality options either. Well, I mean, like I do couple I had couple of dialogue options where, okay, maybe this one is a little bit rude or stuff like that, but that's nothing. You still get the same result. So it's like an illusion of choice, and you don't anywhere have indicator if you are like a good wizard or bad wizard. So what's the point here? And it does, like, I didn't see any quests that would direct me to join Ranrook, for example. So why would you replay the game as Gryffindor, for example, or try to be an asshole to people if I don't see any differences.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Like here, like, okay, so he will give me more money, but that's so what? Am I gonna be sprouting horns because of this?
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
No, I think we have to continue with the main story to start unlocking more stuff. And like, I feel like I have majority of the stuff unlocked, so at this point, will the story kick in once I unlock everything? And then it will matter that I'm Ravenclaw or I'm Gryffindor, and then it would matter if I'm a good wizard or bad wizard? Is this like a prolonged tutorial where you are in school and then you leave? Like, I'm seriously, like, I'm confused about this game. The stuff that I heard from people that does not match what I'm experiencing. And it's actually this. It was the same with Baldur's Gate, but with Baldur's Gate, I could sort of understand it. Like, I didn't like, so some of the stuff that the way I played, some of the stuff that I did was maybe different, and I played like a good character. I did not play like a Dark Urge, and I did not try to do like some crazy builds or anything like that. Did not waste time trying to set up some crazy scenarios. So it kind of makes sense that my experience was different from others. But in this game, like, so far, I'm not even seeing an option to do something differently. So it's really strange. After I'm done with Deek,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
after I'm done with Deek, I want to try going to the mess hall and see if
Revelio.
if perhaps what's this? If perhaps
Alohomora.
if perhaps some of the students that I interacted with would be there and maybe have like some additional dialogue options, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And the Gobstone girl, like, I want to comment on it again, because the Gobstone girl, she, when I heard people talk about it, she sometimes referenced that, oh, I was helping this girl find the Gobstones, and there was an option to either give it to her or not. What? Is it because she's like the first side quest and that's what people were impressed with? Because like I'm pretty sure it was like their first impression, like, oh, I played Hogwarts Legacy for the first time for 3 hours and it was awesome. There was this girl that I was helping with gobstones. Really? That's it? Like, I'm seriously confused. Huh. Do you see that little fly or whatever it is there? I can't make it out what it is, actually. Is it like a mechanical pixie or something? See, that is cool, for example. And I bet most people won't even notice this. Anyway. Possible classroom games. Levitation lesson. Encourage students to levitate blocks through raised hoops or similar. Disarm and dodge. Hone Expelliarmus and reflexes. Targets on a tangent. Back to basics with casting practice on targets enchanted to move quickly. Is this the Charms classroom? I think it is.
Revelio.
Okay. God damn it. There were no Alohomora levels in previous games. And you know what, actually, it's quite... like, you could have maybe had, like, okay, this door requires Alohomora and the next door requires, like, I don't know, Lumos to open or something like that. And maybe, like, you don't have that spell yet. That would be fun, and it would have been better than just having, like, both are requiring Alohomora. It's just that you can open this and you can't open that because it's a different level.
Do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
We barely worked with him as well. He didn't give us... Did he give us any assignments? I don't remember. And we did not have any montages with him either lately.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential, in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge. I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
And see, and see, you could have had like even with professors. So you have what is his name? Sharp, the potions master. He's like an ex-Auror, so you could have had him be like more strict. And if you are doing some mischievous things, he would be upset with you. But then Ronen here would have liked you because, oh, you know, you are exploring, you are playing. This is what school is for, right? But the other guy is like, no, this is wrong. Or you could be more goody two shoes, and then Sharp would like you, but then Ronen would be like, you know, you are kind of boring. You know, it's the school is not just about learning stuff. It's also about having these experiences and I don't know, hanging out with friends and getting into troubles. That's all what the being youngster is about, getting into trouble and getting those experiences and you know, learning through mistakes and stuff like that. So even with professors, like they are all of them seem to be okay with you. There is no like friction, nothing. You could have had like this not even complex system, but like just like this groups of people. Like you have students, you have teachers, and based on your actions you could have developed friendship with specific students or animosity with other students, and you can't ever be friends with everyone, you know. So you choose like, okay, I'm friends with this type of people and I'm not friends with this type of people. And same with teachers, like this teacher likes you because the way you are acting, and then the other teacher does not like you and maybe gives you more homework or I don't know, more difficult tasks or something like that. And the fucking points system. Where are the house points? And my headphones died again. So yeah, there is just so much stuff missing. I don't understand this. It made you who you are.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
I have decided that we will eventually, like not right after this game.
It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
But eventually we will play Bully. It's an older game and it's also like a school game. And I think it's from the creators of GTA. So it should be cool. And it's an older game, so you can actually be a bully there, I think. And I remember my friend played it and I was not interested because I am into fantasy, sci-fi, and bully was just like go to school, dissect some frogs, right? But I remember he loved it, and I wonder if that's maybe isn't
If
the,
I could
the
have a
better
moment of your time.
school experience than this. Like maybe it's kind of based on that you have a campus to explore, classes to do, but also you have like a relationship with students where you can be either a bully or not. So I think that's maybe that, and it would be interesting to compare because that game is like a very old
If I
game.
could have a moment of your time.
And I wonder how they handled like this. I don't want to say sandbox school, but kind of like a sandbox school. Because, well, I wanted to say that I don't think it's fair to compare these two previous Harry Potter games, because previous Harry Potter games were just... they were not RPG light as this thing is trying to be.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
What are those options? Either be an asshole or be starry-eyed about everything. Okay.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
Do you want me to cross-dress? Is that what I'm hearing?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
Why did she taught briefly at Hogwarts?
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Yeah, I am actually going to do it. Also about the NPC's design, like I'm not... It feels like a lot of them are similar. Like I'm pretty sure this girl looks similar to some of the other girls that we have met. Just they're just making different hairstyles and stuff like that. I guess this is it.
Depulso.
Okay.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Let's do it then.
Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Man, woman made her own chamber of secrets in Hogwarts. This be crazy. Okay.
Lumos.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Depulso. Revelio. Glacius. Accio.
Oh! The fuck happened?
Revelio. Accio.
Okay, that was silly, whatever it was.
Depulso.
Elegant blazer uniform.
Accio.
Can we do Accio here?
Revelio.
No, we cannot. Can we do Accio on this?
Descendo. Depulso.
I don't know what it's supposed to be doing.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Okay, I have no clue what to do with it. And also, you would think that that is something as well, right?
Glacius.
But it is not. Parkour.
Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Accio.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hold on, can I? No, cannot cut it either.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
But seriously, we didn't figure out what that is.
Revelio. Defendo. Accio.
Is it supposedly like killing me or something?
Depulso. Accio.
Ah, so there is chest there. I knew it. Oh my fucking god. Seriously? Why does it...
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Is this a button? No. It should probably be identical to other stuff, it just shines slightly better due to lightning, I guess.
Accio.
I think I'm starting to get it. It's
Depulso.
it basically moves.
Accio.
No. What? No. That's not good. I was thinking that it moves based on so you can't stop it in the middle. It has to move to the wall, right? So it stops at the wall. So I was thinking that that's how you would do it. But now it seems like it got stuck together, which is not something that we wanted, I think. I don't think I will be... Well, actually, no, hold on.
Accio.
I have to get killed. I had to reset because it seems like if you put those things together, they get stuck.
Descendo. Depulso.
Why can't I depulso this? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So then...
Accio.
Accio.
Depulso.
Depulso.
Confringo. Accio.
Accio. And again...
Depulso.
Again,
Accio.
And that should allow me. Well, I thought that that's going to allow me to jump here, but apparently not. Can I seriously not jump here? Oh, that's annoying. So I actually have to get this one there too, then, right? Which means that I have to...
Accio.
Accio.
Descendo. Depulso.
Depulso.
Accio.
Accio. And Accio. Okay. That is the chest. And then we can probably do... Accio's here to get to the top. And I still have no clue what that is.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Revelio.
This seems too easy.
Accio. Revelio. Debolso.
Ah. It is not easy because I'm not on it.
Accio.
And I cannot use that.
Depulso. Accio.
I'm actually not sure what they want me to do here. Can I...
Defendo. Accio.
I mean, I can do that. But then what?
Depulso. Revelio.
Oh, chest. Right. Okay. How the fuck would one even put it there?
Accio.
I think we definitely need Accio here.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Okay, I don't get this. And I don't know what this does.
I see. The switch reset everything.
Ah!
Good to know.
It's a regular spell.
Depulso! Oh. Accio!
Okay, so this should be for the chest.
Depulso!
And now what? How do I move there? So if I move it there, then there, I can move here. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Descendo! Accio! Depulso!
I get it.
Accio! Accio!
Okay.
That's
Wasn't
the last
that
of them.
difficult.
Seems
I
I
was
was a
just
match for
being
Herodiana
dumb.
Byrne after
And
all.
I didn't know what the fuck this does. But now that I
This
know...
must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble.
But now that
It
I
is
know,
remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
I am smarter.
Revelio! Revelio!
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
We have a ton of stuff to identify, which I think will improve our overall statistics. Go. Sure, why not? There we go. Now we look like...
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Now we look like Herodiana, and the girl should love us. Love us, I say. Also, what is this dialogue option here?
If it isn't the
Ah!
treasure hunter. Still can't
Well-
believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
To be fair, it is a nice outfit. The cloak is nice, but again, this is like a fantasy stuff. Which if they did not Hogwarts, but like Goblin Rebellions, and put it in like 1300s or whatever, and have like basically open world RPG, fighting goblins and trolls and other magical beasties, and having like this type of gear, it would have been better.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk, though.
Oh well.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Nice.
Clothing and glad rags. Not just common wear either. I've seen rare garments there. Very powerful, I'd imagine. I can't say I feel the need for that sort of thing, mind. I'd be quite content.
Okay, that's cool. Now we wanted to go to Deek. The painting keeps bugging out.
Revelio.
What have we got here then, eh? Ah!
I know I'm passing by, I don't remember what we have here. Astronomy tower? I guess I was here before. And I somehow missed this. Oh, it's a Lomora chest, okay. Light herbalist hat. And astronomy teacher does not want to talk with us.
Revelio.
Because we stole her hat. That she in turn stole from Maribel, probably. I would have stolen Professor Garlick's clothes as well. Maybe underclothes, but... I say something would have been stolen, maybe. Another chest here. We somehow managed to miss.
Lumos.
Is this astrology classroom? I don't remember it being there.
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night.
Watch
Revelio.
out! It's the troll slayer of Hogsmeade.
No, it's not here. Maybe it's up. The telescopes are everywhere, though.
Revelio.
Okay, game. Okay. No feeding owls. Sure.
Revelio.
There it is. Also, what do we have here? Astronomy telescope. This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the stars and anything else one might find in the night sky.
Lumos.
What is this chest that I missed? Somehow?
Confringo. Revelio.
Did it fly back? Yeah.
Lumos.
Come here, you little shit. Oh, hold on. So you can actually... So this is a different section then. But I took everything here. Okay. Okay, and so back to the room of requirement.
Deek. Ah, Deek is so happy to see you. Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class.
Pokéball
that I
then.
should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deek when you're ready to go.
Would this expand? It probably will. Once we get back with magical beasties. My headphones are acting up. So annoying. It's good that it doesn't affect the recording, I guess, but it does affect me, so that's not good. Also, so we get better gear. Oh my god. Deafening. Increase the damage with Mandrake. Okay, that's... I don't care about that. Decrease the damage taken from Dark Mongrels. That's also like kinda meh. Well, the highest offense is here, so let's do this. Okay. Increase the damage with the Findo. Okay. Venom. Increased venomous tentacular damage. Increased spell damage while concealed by disillusionment. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so here is the thing. I don't want to sell stuff that has those trade slots because I am thinking that it could be extracted from it. But I'm beginning to run out of space. This is kind of nice. The wand handles is a nice customization option for wands. I will give them that. Let's go with this for now. See, this for fantasy RPG would have... This looks great for fantasy RPG. This one too. Like all of this actually. Like, look at this. This could have been in the fantasy RPG. But it's kind of weird for school. But if you were playing like a game where you are fighting Goblin Rebellion in the wilds, and where you have to tame the hippogriffs, for example, fight the dark wizards, this is great. But for school, I would have preferred those. Well, I mean, school should have like a fixed uniform, so even the uniform customization is not great. I could maybe see like Okay, this is the uniform. This is like prom dress. This is a special uniform for Quidditch. This is special uniform for working with animals. This is maybe like an apron for potions. So there is stuff that you could do there, and you can actually have like, okay, so this like regular outfits to have under the school cloak as a uniform. But even then, like, I don't know, like I feel like it's 2 games in one. They shouldn't have done this. It would have been better. Now, is it in collections? Ba-bam. You know what I think? I think if you disenchant equipment, you don't get any of this. I think you actually unlock it through challenges and through exploration. Still have a ton that we can buy from vendor though. This is Revelio pages. Hogsmeade, Hogwarts. There is still a lot to find in Hogwarts. Okay, cool. And then animals, we have actually seen a lot of them. That's surprising. Puffskeins are round and fluffy beasts, soft enough to cuddle, but tough enough to be thrown around. Puffskeins will eat almost anything, but their favorite meal is bogies. They are common household pets for wizarding families because they are easy to maintain. Kneazle? Kneazle are cat-like beasts that have large ears and plumed tails. They can be aggressive, but if they like a witch or wizard, they make exceptional pets. Kneazles are highly intelligent and have an ability to detect suspicious or distrustful people. Jobberknoll is a small speckled bluebird which never makes any noise until the moment of its death. Oh, that's sad. Oh my god, seriously? I could have unlocked this a while back. I thought it would be unlocked automatically, but apparently not. Anyway, let's go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deek loves an outing.
I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was. To catch magical beasts is my new quest. To train them is my cause.
That was a dark time in Deek's life. Deek found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of Puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the Puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Rescue. Okay. We do not have enough spell slots for all of this.
You got one!
Okay, are we seriously going to pretend that this is rescuing?
I managed to rescue a Puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture Puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a Puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A Jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Okay. I think I've seen that tree before. Sure. Mushrooms?
I don't mind saying.
Black has a wife?
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised you're not fixated
Yes,
on Venus.
Black has a wife, and speaking of astronomy.
These rocks have seen better days.
You know what I'm actually thinking? That this is more of a goblin slaying game than a Hogwarts game. I think that, and that's its problem, because I was expecting Hogwarts game, and I'm getting more of a Assassin's Creed in Harry Potter world. But the fact that it's not purely that is actually a problem as well.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision.
Revelio.
Like, look at this, right? So we have combat.
Seems we may.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Protego!
You'll have to fight.
That's it.
Levioso!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You dare slay one of my own!
Levioso!
No.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio!
So we are killing people, right? Even without our abracadabra. Which I feel, I mean, it's fine. But again, this is not a...
Is it you who've been casting Expelliarmus?
Yes. Again, this is not like
Revelio.
the school game that I would have preferred. And I would have been fine with Harry Potter RPG. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Just pick a line. Doing like 2 games in one, it would have been cool if the teams matched together, but having like students fight Goblin Rebellion because grown-ups are incompetent, I guess, that's not good.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The Jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
And I'm guessing I cannot, like, collect spiders or stuff like that.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and... Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Revelio.
Okay, so I need to use Levioso to stun, I guess, one of the birds.
Levioso.
There we go.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Great, this is going to be annoying. Come here. I want that green one.
Levioso.
There we go.
Professor Ronen will never believe this. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
just one that Deek knows of, a herd of mooncalves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Have I seen those? Mooncalves? Really? I don't think I have seen those.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Mooncalves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
Were they sent? Where were they sent? Oh my god.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
And if you had like an RPG to fight goblins in Goblin Rebellions, right? Then you could have had like the swords as well, not only wands. Because Godric Gryffindor had a sword, right? And you could have fought the basilisks, maybe. Okay, this does not look like where this is supposed to be.
Everything's all right now.
I have expected like doe type creature. So by the way, we just kidnapped one of them. I wonder how it will work with
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
I wonder how it will work with multiple beasties, because I have noticed that there is like a male-female symbol on some of them.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound.
So I wonder if you are actually
dancing.
going to breed
It's a
them.
marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay, I go back to Hogwarts. Let's go through here, I guess. Secrets? Yes. Here is one. And we are out of space. Again. Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Okay, let's start selling stuff. Still trying to keep gear that has trades applied, because I mean I'm still hoping that it's going to be possible to disenchant it, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be possible, but there we go. Herbologist, I guess we can sell. It's worse than Plum Sorcerer Hat.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Herbology... yeah, it exists. Let's just teleport to the room of requirements.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
That's unexpected. I thought that it's going to expand there, not here. But sure, let's
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
let's go.
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
H. Proof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. So 20 slots in the back, I guess, and then 12 slots in the actual vivarium or whatever it's called.
Oh! Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as Puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deek can show you how to use them.
Very well.
How
I
is
shall
this
let you know when
different
I
from
have some.
poaching?
Most excellent.
Can rename it as well. What does summon do? I guess calls it to you. And you have moonstones here. Okay, interesting.
Revelio.
So is this like a completely new area? And obviously we don't have a map for it. Parkour. Can't use brooms here.
Revelio. Revelio.
This feels like unnecessarily huge area.
Revelio.
I bet you I can swim in water as well. I can. Yeah, no, this is absurdly large.
Revelio.
Completely unnecessary, I think, as well. No, okay. It has some limits. Not much, but some.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, I'm hoping that that's all that there is in this zone. Aside from those mushrooms, obviously, which I think are going to respawn anyway. So I think that's all of the chests. So I'm hoping that I'm done with it.
I've collected some magical materials, Deek.
Now, Deek can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deek thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Right. Conjuring, I guess, I mean... Do we want enchanted loom? I will later need some redecorating. Okay. Gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat, or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. But at any given time you can only have 12 animals. Let's try this, maybe. Upgrade it. And let's put a trait on this hat, maybe. Scorching. Oh no, this. Increased damage with ancient magic throw. Actually love to use it. There we go. And actually I think we can... Yeah, look at this. You can actually put it on multiple... in multiple places. Which means that you can... theoretically... max out like one specific spell that you can specialize in.
That came out nicely. I should show Deek. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deek suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deek also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Deek.
So I cannot I can change the trait, I guess, but I cannot extract it. Is that what I am to understand? Yeah. That sucks. Okay. We are going to save here, and I think we are gonna end the episode. In the next one, what do we do in the next one? I think we should do the tale of Roland Oakes. And I really don't want to do this, but I think we should be trying to do broom trials as well. Madame Kogawa, we can do that to get Arresta Momentum, even though I don't think we really need it. We have all the plants, so technically if we find some tough enemies, we could maybe use it and get Flipendo as well. And then we want to meet Sebastian's sister as well. Okay, so that's the plan, I think. We will start with side quests and then continue with the main story. And try not to get distracted by some unnecessary stuff. That's it for today. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind me complaining about the games, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.